Hi, everybody. I have been I have not checked in a while. I've been quite having under the weatherness. Um, my voice was gone, and then I was singing opera for my yoga class, and that was not like I had to protect my voice. I know a lot of you have also been sick, and I'm so happy to be with you all. Thank you so much for simply hanging in there, even when I'm not able to check in every single day. Um, I'm going to talk about the week ahead right now, which I did last time, because I feel like I'll make sure that I will get at least some of the important information in for you that you can refer back to this weekly forecast. Um, I'm noticing other astrologers also are having trouble keeping up because we are in such all of the planets are direct right now. We are in a very it can feel very fast moving. I know that February for me and for other people I'm hearing felt like it didn't even it was like, wait, oh, suddenly it's March. What happened? Oh my goodness. Um, I want to also say you may work with me one-on-one if you'd like to book an appointment with me to work one-on-one. Please reach out. You can email me or you can write to me or you can go simply directly to my website, which is natalielevinastrology.com. Maybe I'll pause when I have to cough. Um, my birthday is on Wednesday. Today is Monday, March 4th, 2024. And if you happen to follow me on Facebook or Instagram, for my birthday, I'm asking for donations to a GoFundMe that I have happening that is supporting this educational community that it feels incredibly important and powerful for me, that makes it possible for children, even in families who can't usually afford it, to go to this beautiful place where the children are held no matter what. Like if you can learn to read, if you can learn to write, if it's let's get you outside, let's get you running around in nature, let's move your bodies. And I feel very, very passionately about this organization. It's called Sungate. It's in Pennsylvania. And so if you go on my Instagram or my Facebook, you'll see the GoFundMe there. And in Instagram, the link is in my bio. I need to scratch my back with a letter opener while I'm talking. Oh my gosh. Okay, we have 4 planets in Pisces right now. And I am a Pisces, and I have to say, it's a lot of Pisces energy, and it is ever since the sun entered Pisces, which was back on like February February 18th, 19th. It has felt even stranger and stranger. And I admit openly that Piscean energy is strange. Piscean energy contains all of the energy of all of the 12 zodiac signs. It's the grand finale of the zodiac. So here we have this Pisces energy with the sun there. We have Saturn there. Saturn is not particularly enjoying being in Pisces. Saturn is related to bones and teeth, and Pisces can dissolve this. So there's this feeling right now. I feel it for myself of there's all these. Oh my God! I'm just remembering. I have to like sign my taxes. I can't even. Okay. So anyway, that was Saturn coming in and being like, "Hi, I'm in Pisces, and I'm here to remind you that you have to sign your taxes." Okay, thank you, Saturn. Thank you. Um, so with Saturn in Pisces right now, this possibility of sticking to a routine, a system, a structure, it's really difficult. I find it difficult because Saturn is getting that Saturn, which is related to the systems and structures, is getting dissolved while in Pisces. So I'll speak for my can I be so gentle with myself if I'm not able to keep up with the workload that I usually think I should Saturn shoulds on you that I think I should be keeping up with? Can I be gentle with myself? Hold on, I'm going to give a big cough. I'm going to pause it. Can I be gentle with myself about the fact that I'm needing more sleep right now? I'm feeling really tired. Pisces is related to sleep. And as the sun and Mercury and Saturn all begin to approach dancing with Neptune, and Neptune is Poseidon, I imagine there will be even a more like I'm in a dream world. There's this feeling perhaps that I wake up and I'm not sure if I'm dreaming or if I'm still asleep. Am I awake? What is real? What is not real? These themes are up right now. We have Pluto has already made it to 1 degree of Aquarius, so he's not sitting exactly at 0 degrees of Aquarius, which I feel like is this invitation for us to start to get slightly more used to feeling Pluto in Aquarius. Like, okay, this is a beginning of what the next 20, 25 years might be like. How am I relating to internet? How am I relating to connecting to all of you? Can I connect to all beings? Um, um, can I step into my connection to humanitarianism? What happens when I disconnect from my heart space? Because Aquarius energy can also be related to I'm disconnecting from the heart area. And when and if that happens, can I notice that? Oh, I'm, maybe it can also feel like there are so many feelings happening right now for the collective that it's too much to bear. It's too much to feel it all. And if that occurs, in my opinion, it's okay to turn off the news, turn off the TV, turn off your looking at social media. Can you watch things that are able to uplift your spirit and your soul? Things for me that are helpful right now are remembering that a single person can really have an enormous effect, whether or not anyone sees what I'm doing. Can I remember that if I find myself falling into despair, which can happen very much right now, there's really horrendous things happening in the world. Can I then say, okay, yes, I'm noticing I'm falling into a despair. What can I do can I practice some sort of a gratitude list right now? I am grateful that I was able to shower. I am grateful for the fact that it's a sunny day. Can I look at the blue sky and say, oh, I see the beautiful blue sky, and I am reminded that I am not alone. I have a whole spirit team. I call in the highest iteration of my spirit team and archangels, and I give thanks to you all that you're with me. I feel that now. It's taken me a long time to be able to feel when they're here. After I call them and they're like, it's immediate. They're like, here we are. And I feel buoyed up inside. And I am someone who thought the idea of angels, guides, God was BS. I really did. And now I really am like, oh, this is, they're really there. They want to support me. But we can only see 4% of everything that is existing all over the place right now. Our little eyes, ears, and bodies can only sense 4% of everything that is there. So I invite you to expand, if possible, when you find yourself falling into some despair. And right now, as I'm talking to you, the moon is sitting at 27 degrees of Sagittarius, which is right on the galactic center. So this is an expansive place for the moon. It's a reminder that so many beings who are on planet Earth right now come from so many amazing distant galaxies and are here to hold a high vibration, a high frequency. Um, if there's someone that you, even if you're in line at the Wawa or like the convenience store, and there's someone that you can interact with and look into their eyes and say, hi. Like that's all for me, feeling like someone wants to connect with me in a human way can feel so joining for my heart. Because sometimes being on this planet, it can feel like I don't actually remember wanting to come here to this planet. So then when there's another being who is like, hi, and sees you, or you do that for someone else, that can feel very um, helpful, supportive, joining. So that's coming up for me as well. And we are in the, I'm going to go hour by hour here. Well, maybe I'll go by a day. So today, the main thing is we have Chiron dancing with the North Node, which is again, as I've said before, a lot of very young feelings are up for people. Feelings of I'm not, what about me? I can someone take time to care about me and care about what it's like to be in my skin? Can I do that for myself? So that's happening today. That's happening on March 1st. It's Monday. Okay. So, and it's yes, it's March 4th, 2024, and it's about noon. And we are gearing up this week. We're gearing up, gearing up, gearing up for a very exciting. I do wish that I were able to report to you that it's going to be dull and boring and like not much happening because I'm tired. I'm tired out. My voice is tired out. Um, but at least this Monday afternoon, it should be a little quiet because the moon is void. Maybe it might feel like you are void too, like you have no energy to do anything. So that's fine. I invite you to be so gentle with yourself. If you can't be super productive on Monday, like that, what is there? Pisces energy is about receptivity and allowing. And maybe you do the best you can and you give yourself a trophy and a medal for that. And then we have the moon tomorrow, at about 4-ish today, the moon's going to enter Capricorn, which will invite us to be a little more like, okay, I'm going to actually do some tasks. I'm going to get some things done that will be helpful and supportive if you need help with that. And tomorrow, the moon in Capricorn will be supportive. I feel like Tuesday will be, the moon's going to trine Jupiter in Taurus. So how I translate that is I have a expanded access to doing things on my task list, like making sure I go, if I need to get groceries, I go get groceries. If I have to have some sort of a conversation about business, I'm able to do that on Tuesday. At the same time, we do have this dissolving, separating square of Venus with Uranus. So you might still be coming off some interesting information or surprises about your finances. It's either, it could be like, oh, I feel like I'm able to purchase that really fine cheese that I didn't know if I could purchase or not. Or it could be, oh well, I better rein it in on like getting my fancy coffees at the coffee shop. Um, yeah. And yes, so keep in mind that this whole week there's this build up. Now we're on March 6th, which is my birthday. And on March 6th, um, The moon will still be in Capricorn. So it is it is, and for me, there are busy things I have to do. You'll be feeling this buildup as the week is progressing of Jupiter, the largest planet in our solar system. You could fit 1,000 planet Earths into Jupiter, dancing towards Uranus, which is shocks, surprises, earthquakes, explosions, electrical lightning bolts, awakenings, incredible new ideas. Like, oh my gosh, I have an amazing new idea. So I invite you to stay open and stay open to epiphanies, to new ways of seeing things, and also knowing that because these shakeups, energetic shakeups, are in the sign of the earth, that it could feel, I wouldn't be surprised if we get a bunch of solar flares this week, that the earth feels like, whoa, I'm getting bombarded again. I know that here in Philadelphia, it's very warm today and it's strange. Like, I think it's going up to 65 degrees on March 4th, which is not supposed to happen. Um, so allow for the weather forecast is that the earth, the way that you're feeling, your body is feeling like the earth is supposed to be, there's changes happening with that. So again, stay supple, stay soft. There's an invitation too, as the earth is going through its dynamic shifts and changes. Um, yeah, this week is not there's not a huge amount of giant aspects happening, but what I can tell you is that we're feeling the build up, build up, build up. So it's like I pretend you're on like the racetrack and you're waiting for the person to make that gun thing go that makes that you're like on your mark, it's it, go. And I feel like that energy is very high this week. Um, at 10 p.m. on Wednesday, the moon and Pluto will be conjunct. So if on Wednesday, as Wednesday evening arrives, if you feel really heavy and you feel like things are really dense and it's not comfortable, I wouldn't be surprised because of the moon intertwining with Pluto. And I invite you to remember that this too shall pass. It's not, no feeling is ever final. And then as we move into Thursday, the moon will leave Pluto and start to move through Aquarius. Um, and getting so we have a bit of, okay, can I take a bit of a distance? I can get some distance. I can take some breath. The moon's in Aries. The moon's in Aquarius, so I can maybe take some big full breaths here. And the Mercury on Thursday is going to be almost at the same degree as Neptune. So you might you might be taking some big full breaths, and you also might be like, I feel like I smoked a big doobie and I am in outer space. And you might find yourself wanting to blast off into fantasy land with a TV show or a movie. Because I see shows and movies as art that we humans have created. I tend to try to pick shows that don't have a lot of violence in them, to watch. I tend to try to pick what I like to watch are the actors who are amazing. I've watched The Gilded Age, which is very beautiful, and the actors are incredible. And I watch shows that have incredible acting because I love to witness that art. And with all four planets in Pisces, there's so much invitation to connect to art, to connect to music, to connect to poetry, to connect to writing, to connect to reading. So maybe there's some dancing around with that you can be doing on that would be Thursday. This whole week, this whole Piscean time. And as Thursday progresses, Mercury and Neptune will be at the almost at the same date. Let's see when Mercury will get to. Oh my goodness, it's chasing Neptune. Neptune's going to change degrees as we move into March 8th, which is Friday. So here we have a big conversation with It's a lot of dreaminess this week. A lot of, I know for another thing, addiction might be up. You might have your addictive tendencies might be up. I am feeling very addicted. Like I'm having coffee craving dreams. This is I have been addicted to many other things that are much more dangerous for my life, but now my dreams are like, oh, I'm drinking a cup of coffee with caffeine. And I also am noticing I really want to eat sugary sweet candy. And so I invite you to notice that. Friday might be a really big time of feeling addictive pulls, of feeling like you want to drink or you want to drug or have sex with strangers. And if this stuff is up for you, um, with the astrology as it is, I feel like it's if you're going to indulge in your addictions, know that you might get taken down really fast by it, like with so much addictive energy in the air. And as someone who goes to 12-step meetings for support, this would be a time when I would maybe double down on my meeting attendance. Maybe I'm going to go to more meetings than I usually do, just to have a place where I can connect with others who also know what it's like to have the siren call of addiction, the siren call of escaping, being in, being, escaping the feelings of being in a human body. So that is up for me looking at the chart right now for Friday. And Friday tends, at least in this country, to be like a big party day, like, woo, let's party it up. So the moon will be intertwined with Venus also on this day. So you might feel like you really, I mean, who am I to say? Maybe you're going to go out and have the best time. You're going to go out and like find someone that you really are attracted to. Maybe you make a love connection on this day. This could happen. I have to pause for the cough. This could happen for Friday, and I invite you to stay alert to if there are red flags, like the person you go out with treats the wait staff unkindly. Pay attention. These are things, this is important information for you to notice about whoever it is that you happen to be meeting on Friday. It can be a great surprise, like, oh my gosh, I just met someone, I really love them. They're really fun to be with. And as we move into Saturday, I'm going to stop with Saturday. Um, on Saturday, March 9th, Mercury on March 9th is going to move into Aries at the end of the day. So we'll have Mercury at the final degrees on Saturday of Pisces. So it's really like, this energy all week is now again, I am talking to you as a Pisces. If you do not have a lot of Piscean energy in your chart or any Piscean energy in your chart, the moon's going to be in Pisces on Saturday. Oh my gosh. So we're going to have the moon, Saturn, the sun, Neptune, and Mercury. So Saturday, if it's possible, like, can you allow yourself, make sure that you have an opportunity possibly to take a nap, um, to dive into a movie, read some good books, space out, or if you have to be out and being productive, can you allow there to be a real softness about how you move through the world on Saturday? That's a lot of Piscean energy, 5 planets in Pisces on Saturday. So I'm going to land with that. I'm going to end with that because that's a big grand finale. It makes me laugh. And I'm hoping that I will be able to make a video that will start on Sunday to start the next week off. So I'm hoping this feels supportive for you. This is for the week from Monday to Saturday. March 4th through March 9th. And again, reach out if you'd like to work with me. I may be having an opening to work with me in a container format. It would be you and I working together for 30 days. It's $1,111 and it's a real back and forth, and I get to work really deeply with your chart and whatever's happening for you. And it's so much fun and so amazing. So I might be having an opening for that. If that calls you, please reach out to me and let me know. And I'm so happy to be with you all. Thank you so much.